Welcome to Bootcook Elementary School. My name is Angela McCluskey. I've been an English teacher here for the last year and a half. Today, I'm going to sit down with my head teacher and my acting mentor, Eunjung. We are going to discuss my expectations and role as I complete my clinical through the Teach Now program, upcoming lesson, and how I can incorporate the in-task standards through my first lesson and through the Teach Now clinical. Thanks for meeting with me today. So as you know, I'm doing the Teach Now program and I have 3 months left in the program, and now I get to do my clinical. And that means that I am going to be shooting video in classes once a week. So just to let my program know a little bit about what I do, what are your expectations for me, and what do I do and what do I teach here?
You teach here, you teach English from 6th grade to, from 3rd grade to 6th grade students of our school, and you teach 22 hours a week, and you assist me, Korean teacher me, and for 22 hours every week, and you prepare lesson plan every day, and sometimes every day you made some teaching material and made PPT for teaching English, some interesting activity, and and also you teach after school class, which is the reading class. It's inclusive reading class. From 3rd to 5th grade students.
Sounds good. All right, so first I'm going to talk about, so we've been teaching together for a year and a half. So some of this is for new teachers, some of it's for teachers that have been already teaching. So next week is going to be my first lesson that I will record. And we've already done a couple lessons. Can I speak the Jinu, please? And so we're going to work on reading. Can you tell me what the objective is?
Yeah. Okay. We are going to read some text message and write some sentence, and also we are going to read a sentence. Can I speak to please, or speaking, less blah blah blah.
Yeah, let's
etc.
Yeah, so we're just going to be concentrating more on just the reading part. So I was thinking about the lesson after last week to motivate the students, and I had an idea that we can use Kakao Talk because I think it's also really important to merge cultures together. So it's taking the Korean culture of Kakao Talk and speaking in English. And as you know, there's a funny app, and what we can do is, for example, I can leave the classroom and you can say, "Where's Angela, teacher? Oh, what should I do? Maybe I'll call her," and you can have me on speakerphone. And for the first phone call, it'll be using our key expression, "Can I speak to Angela, teacher, please?" And
do I say, "Can I speak to," or every student?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, all the students say, "Can I speak to Angela, teacher, please?" And then we'll do the funny dog Kakao man voice. You know, the man voice in Kakao Talk.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, "Sorry, she's not here," and you can say, "I'll call back later." And then you'll think maybe about calling me back and be like, "Oh, I think it's later." And then you'll call me and say, "May I speak to Angela, teacher?" And it'll be really, the students will say, "Can I speak to Angela, teacher, please?" And then I'll say, "Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late," and then I'll come into class for motivation.
Yeah, okay, good idea.
Okay, and then we can do the book game, I think is good. Well, we have a lot. It's a long lesson. And then so I'll think of, I still have time for the lesson, so I'll go ahead and think of some good reading games, because I think their speaking is good for this game, so I'll think of some other activities.
Then we will play game for speaking activity.
Yeah, for speaking activity. Yep. All right. Well, before we wrap it up, so also what I have to incorporate, so through this program, is each week I have to do an in-task standard. And for the first week, I chose instructional strategies. And the candidate has to understand a variety of instructional strategies to encourage students to develop deep understanding in content areas and their conditions and build their and apply their knowledge. So it's just saying that, so if we have different levels, adapting instruction to student needs, on our last page of the activity book, I plan on having the below standard students actually copy from the board and practice reading what they wrote. For the at-level students, they will create their own in-text dialogue. For the students that are above level, which we have about 5 of the students, they will have an additional worksheet where they will create 5 of their own sentences to a friend that they're talking to in America or in London. Monitoring students' learning. There are many ways I will be checking the students' learning by asking questions and checking for their understanding. I'll be monitoring the students while they are engaging in activities and in games. For the roles in instruction, I plan on varying the instruction. So maybe one of the activities, I will pair the students that are congruent to each other's level, if they're both lower level and lower level. And for the last activity, maybe I'll change it up and have lower level and higher level students work together. And for engaging students' development, it's really important because many students don't understand why they are learning this lesson, but to make sure they're constantly understanding the importance of learning and listening to why it is important for ESL students to be able to listen to a conversation and to ask in a polite manner how to speak to somebody and engage their intention. We're going to engage their motivation by having kind of a skit at the beginning of the class. Asking questions is very important, and I'll also have 3 levels of questions. Below level students will be able to answer back in Korean. At level, they can answer the question maybe with a fragment or a partial sentence in English. And for the students that are above level, when they answer a question, I will have them kind of create their own scenario. The main objective is to think about how I can differentiate the different students, and so how if there's high level students, they'll be able to participate in the low level students. So that's something that I have to work on next week, but I think it's going to be a good lesson. So thanks for meeting with me today, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too.